Knowing how to stay safe in the case of an active shooter, that was the focus of training today right here in Louisville.
WDRB's Joel Skipper tells us it's all to help bar security better protect customers inside. Joel?
A shooting took place right here on Frankfort Avenue at the Fox Den just a few weeks ago last month, and now its owner is making sure that all of his patrons and all of his employees always stay safe.
We had an incident that happened at Fox Den that just was a really wake-up call to how close to home it can really get.
That shooting happened here 2 weeks ago after a patron at the Fox Den got into an altercation with a woman he was with. He then grabbed a gun and threatened to kill people inside while walking towards security with it raised. They shot and killed him. Jared Matthews is the Fox Den owner.
You are face-to-face with someone who is threatening you and pulls a gun. There's only one response to that, and it's a response that nobody wants to take, but it had to be done.
We want to make sure that we barricade the door.
Because of that shooting, Matthews hired a security consulting firm to train his employees on what to do should an incident like this happen again.
The main goal is to help the staff understand what they need to do in the case of crisis so that they're not trying to figure it out in the face of the enemy.
Wednesday, Matthews' staff from several of his restaurants and bars took part in a training on what to do if presented with a threat.
Go!
If something is happening outside of the doors, we now know to turn off the lights, barricade the door, figure it out how to do that, hide, silence your phones.
Security consultant Aaron Mahi was a U.S. Air Force Military Police and Services member on 3 tours of duty. He teaches classes to companies so they can be better equipped in case of a dangerous situation.
We have to train the average individual how to respond to this deadly threat. We can't hope for police and first responders to get there in time.
Mahi says active shooters know they have a timeline. In Louisville, it's 3 minutes.
Ready? First responders are not going to provide medical services until they know the threat is eliminated.
Not only has the demand for training increased following the Old National Bank shooting, but also after a man was seen heading towards a Louisville bar with a gun in 2021.
We have to learn from these experiences, we have to internalize what happened, and then we have to implement training and education to ensure that it does not happen again.
You just don't know where it's going to happen, when it can happen. It can happen anywhere. So it's definitely going to give me a great peace of mind to know that my guys have the education and the training.
And Matthew says he has been talking to other bar owners around here, possibly helping them implement a training practice like they experienced earlier today. And we do want to mention the security guard here at the Fox Den has not been charged. Christy?
Well, unfortunately, it's something that we all need to be trained in. Joel, thanks.